Cool. ¿Listo?
Listo.
Chingale, pues, cabrón. Salud.
Shit.
Let's go, Cesar.
Let's go. Come on.
Venga. We got a little surprise for folks with that jingle, with the intro.
I know.
It's coming.
It's in the works. Let us cook.
Let us cook. Give us a little bit. Let us leave it in the oven for a sec, folks. But should we spoil it a little bit, Cesar?
Drop some hints.
I think we could just say it. Some people, we've been getting feedback, but folks, we're working on a intro video that should align with our jingle. We've gotten a draft or two. Para que vean que we're moving.
Algo ya se está haciendo mejor la cosa.
Hay movimientos así. De aquí para acá, de allá para acá. No sé qué. So hopefully we can drop it soon. We can do hopefully a live episode again. We could just show the world what we got and see if you guys fuck with it. Si no les gusta, pues se chingan.
Pues ya estuvo, ya pagamos.
Ya pagamos. No return policy on it. But no, yeah, folks, welcome back to episode 91 of Golsided. I had said 91 last episode on accident, and then I had to go and remove it. So last episode, fun fact, does not say any episode number because I accidentally said 91. But this is 91. So let's get to it. Super jam-packed agenda. I had like 7 things in the top news, and I usually try to keep it to 3 to 4. So I got that shit out of there. I was like, nobody cares about, I don't know. I don't even remember what they were, but
There you go.
we got the best of it all, folks. A whole bunch of top news. Transfers coming in. I had to make some room for that. A whole bunch of stuff. Mainly just Real Madrid making moves.
Real Madrid be making moves all season long, right?
That's what it is. Some news out of Manchester United. Ownership.
Finally.
Maybe that'll lead to moves. Positive moves for them. And then we'll take it around the leagues. We got Champions League back.
Let's go, Bendita Champions.
Bendita Champions. We got Premier League back. We got Spain. We got La Liga de Todo. We got a big old clash in Germany in the Bundesliga that we'll talk about. Fudge. And then we got CONCACAF Champions League was new.
I know.
Puro
I'm actually
champions.
liking it.
It's not bad.
Está buena la cosa.
Central American teams coming in hot.
They are, but so
They're
far,
trying.
Mexican teams, they've been moving.
They're moving forward, but some scares. We'll talk about them. But yeah, folks, let's get right into it with our top news. At the very, very top, I'm super excited about this. The USL women's side, the Super League, the league that they've had there for the women's, it has been announced that has been sanctioned with Division 1 status, so it will be competing directly with NWSL.
Let's go.
That's super sick. I think we need that, right? We've been asking for it here, like, yo, make USL like a similar level to MLS. Yeah, winner take all, no?
Yeah, but I don't know in the men's side, right? In the men's side, it's considered USL's considered Division 2, MLS is considered Division 1.
The only men's Division 1, and now we have 2 women's Division 1.
On the women's side, yeah, we have 2 Division 1s, which is dope because it means more competition, more good soccer, and it's gonna only lead to, let's see who can produce the best players, the best spectacle, the best everything, right?
Yeah, and that's the best thing is like a more opportunity to provide professional contracts, professional opportunities for these women that are balling out, right? You don't have to go to the limited amount of teams, I think 14 or whatever, that are in NWSL. The Super League for USL is going to start off with 8 teams. Yep.
Right, so for the USL Super League, we're going to have 8 clubs. We got Brooklyn, Carolina, Dallas, Fort Worth, Fort Lauderdale, Lexington, Spokane, up in Washington, Tampa Bay Sun, and Washington, D.C. So there's a total of 8, and then in 2025, there's going to be 2, 4, 6, another 8 expansion clubs.
Let's go.
So in about, two more years, we're going to have another league with another 16 teams competing for Division 1 women's football.
Yeah, and that's going to be super exciting. And like we said, more opportunities for people. There is no love for California
yet
overall. But we're hoping that we get one. One of the future expansion ones that have been announced is Oakland.
Yeah, Oakland,
right? Oakland Soul.
Yeah.
So super excited about that. Hopefully that brings some good footy to the area. And who knows, maybe like a Monterey Bay will jump in.
Hey, for real.
Right?
There's some good footy down in the Central
Maybe an
Coast.
Earthquakes affiliated team. I doubt it because they probably already have some form of a partnership with Bay.
With Bay FC, yeah.
But
maybe a San Francisco squad. They got some good teams up there. I know they got the Clans, and then they got 2 more other teams that play in the NPSL.
I'm super excited to see what comes out of it. If one league is going to be bigger than the other, I mean, all the biggest names in the world, right? The European League has so many big names, but NWSL right now has huge ballers.
Huge.
Right? And they're getting bigger and bigger. Bay FC is making humongous signings right now from Barcelona, from Real Madrid's women's team, like
from Manchester City women's team.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see if that USL Super League has more of a USL vibe, even though they're first division, but that they're still maybe not getting the best of players. I saw the founders list, the ownership list, and I don't see the same big funding. Like I did see, I think like owners of certain teams, like Louisville, will be having a women's team as well, right? But it's not the same amount of funding that you would be getting like we do see in NWSL teams, right? So I'm excited to see if they're going to be like the lower budget first division team, or if they come in hitting and be like, you know what, we're just going to throw all the money that we got out there and try to make more.
Yeah, I think I'm hoping it keeps the charm of the USL, right? Because USL, like the Oakland Roots, they have their women's team, which is the Oakland Soul. And they seem to have the same vibes, the same merch, the same logos. So I think I'm leaning to like the spectacle side, right? Like, can it be a truly encompass the people that are surrounding that area that they represent, and make it a better kind of environment for young women to go into, even if it's not like the top league. Yeah, still play good footy, still have a good time.
But I think the big difference here is, like, I think we might be comparing it a little bit like if they were competing against MLS, right? MLS is a very closed system, and it's over 30 teams already, and we're just like, God damn, make 2 divisions already, right? NWSL, I don't think it's that level, so I see a lot of that hometown vibe. I see a lot of that local team, a lot of that small team grit in NWSL teams already, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to see how this league fits in, because I don't think they're little sister fighting big sister like I do USL fighting MLS, right? USL right now, I'm like, come on, motherfuckers, like, let's go become better than MLS, even though you're Division 2 status, right?
Yeah.
This USL Super League, I'm like, okay, like, I hope they're equal level, but in all honesty, I'm not really hating on NWSL, because I'm like, I think they're doing it okay, right? But yeah, hopefully we're seeing the fruit of what would be the next biggest women's league. Who knows? If I'm being real, I don't see it because of the funding. Yeah. But yeah, it's the start of something great. Kudos to that. All right, folks, let's move it on to CONMEBOL. In CONMEBOL, we had the Pre-Olímpicos, the qualification matches for the Paris Olympics. I don't know why they're doing them so damn late.
For real,
We've known in CONCACAF like 2 years ago, right? Remember when Mexico screwed it up? Your boy Esteban Lozano missed a penalty against Guatemala, I believe.
Yeah.
And that Mexico was not going to go to the World Cup at that like U20s or whatever the hell it was, and that they were not going to go to the Paris Olympics.
Yeah, and the women said they weren't going to go to the Women's World Cup.
Yeah,
that was all around that time, the same time that's when everything happened.
Yeah, so that was so long ago. A lot of people were complaining, like, why does CONCACAF do it so early, and why does that one match, semifinals, why does it have so much writing on it? Like, right? Like, it threw away a lot of progression for a lot of youth players, a lot of visibility that they could have had. But that was a long time ago. CONMEBOL is doing their matches right now, 6 months before the Olympics start. Paraguay's qualified direct. The last spot for CONMEBOL is Argentina versus Brazil, which we know is a big Clásico down there, right? And the hatred between the two soccer nations. And we see the biggest of names there, right? Usually we see the big future of the world of footy at these matches because they're all youth players that are about to shine, right? So, but unfortunately, only one of the teams can go through, Argentina or Brazil. We usually love seeing both of them at these Olympics, and one of them had to get eliminated. Argentina ended up winning 1-0. Brazil doesn't get the chance to three-peat, which is unfortunate. We saw them beat Mexico at the last Olympics for gold.
Yeah.
No, it was the semifinal.
Yeah.
It was the semifinal, and then they went on to win gold easily, and then Mexico got bronze by beating, I think, South Korea or Japan.
Japan. Jimmy Lozano's squad.
Jimmy Lozano's squad. And, in this case, Brazil ended up winning. But one thing I wanted to call out, there was a whole bunch of MLS representation. Not a single Liga MX representation, but...
By who?
But both sides. In Brazil, we got Gabriel Peck from Brazil. He's playing with LA Galaxy, just signed this offseason. We got Gabriel Pirani, who just this offseason also got signed by DC United. Huge star signings, but they're all under 23, so they're going to go to this. Well, now they're not going to the Olympics.
Yeah.
Because Brazil got eliminated.
But they're under that U23 initiative, I'm assuming.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, they're superstars, right? So you got to pay them well. From the Argentina side, they do have a player, MLS player, going to the Olympics. They have Thiago Almada, of course.
Oh shit!
He was the captain. Was killing it.
He's that young?
He's barely like 22, 21, 22.
Jesus.
And he scored. He had a couple of banger free kicks in the final. But I'm like, dog, this is kind of unfair. Like, that dude's a little too professional.
That fool won the World Cup, and he's playing the Olympics.
Yeah, I don't love that. I think if you have like a certain amount of games on the main squad, I don't think you should be allowed.
He's 22 years old. He's turning 23 in April. Oh, the day after my birthday. Let's go.
Ay, cabrón. Tu primo que chingado.
Yeah.
But it's funky.
Like he graduated.
He's the biggest one out of both squads that's done that. And he's the captain, obviously, because he has that adult squad mentality, main squad mentality. But, like, it's kind of unfair. He was at the World Cup. He didn't play much, but he did play qualifiers. He's very involved with Argentina. He trains a lot with Messi. Like, you're on the adult squad, and then they bring him down to the U23s to lead the team. There are a lot of other players on both squads that are first-team players, right? Like the guys that I mentioned from the MLS. They're going to be stars in the MLS, right? They have Valentin Barco on the Argentina one, who's famously just went to Brighton. They have
the ginger guy.
Yeah, they have Santiago Castro, who just went to Bologna. Jeez. On the bench, they had Echeverri, the little Diablito kid that just signed the City, right?
Yeah. So
they have big-name players, but none of those guys are on the main squad yet for Argentina. It just becomes, it's like an interesting question because Vini could be there for Brazil.
True.
Right? Like there are a lot of players in Europe that are on good squads that could be there. Honestly, for both, right? Like Garnacho, like you said. So like, how do you like gauge that? Who do you throw down there? And honestly, I think it'd probably be a question like, dog, Thiago Almada was on that World Cup squad. Maybe, no way.
I know, but I'm guessing you bring him on because ya en las Olimpiadas ya puedes llevar tres mayores, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you have him under the age where he qualifies, like might as well take him.
Yeah, so he does qualify. He doesn't
right
take one of those three spots. Yeah, which, I mean, that makes sense. I wonder who they're going to bring from the adults. They usually don't bring the superstar. They'll bring like kind of right below them in different key positions. But yeah, I was like, dog, like it's like that dude that flunked senior year, just bodying everyone in high school.
He's the super senior, right?
He's the super senior.
Who's their coach right now for
it's
Argentina?
Javier Mascherano.
Oh, it's still Mascherano. There you go.
Yeah.
Argentina.
Watch out for Argentina. I know a lot of people were very excited for the U.S. and all the young, crazy studs that they're getting and the dual nationals that they're getting. The what's that fool's name? Keylor Figueroa's son. Remember that striker?
Oh, yeah.
In all honesty, take a look at some of these other nations, dude. England could take like a... I think Bukayo Saka's still eligible for it. I don't think he's going to be there. But like, England has a lot of very good stud players.
Bukayo Saka's 22. He definitely can be in there.
Yeah, I don't think he will, but like...
Jude Bellingham también.
That's what I'm saying. There's so many good ones.
Christ.
So there's that level of players that just won't be there for sure. Jude's not going to be there.
Yeah.
But Real Madrid's not going to send him to do that, right? But there are players below that are very good that are probably going to be there.
It'll be this summer, right? Right when the Euros are happening?
Yeah, it's this summer.
Damn. So we're going to have Euros, Paris, Copa America, Leagues Cup.
International summer.
Jesus
International
Christ.
break summer. It's going to be wild.
We have 2 episodes a week.
For real, neta. Lives every day, folks. All right, let's move on to the last news. Jim Ratcliffe and his organization, I don't know what the hell the acronym is. I forgot to write it down. But they got approved for their 25% stake in Manchester United in the billions of billions, the multi-billions of dollars. Big money coming in, a British stakeholder. So it is no longer just American money that everyone hates the decision-making of the Glazers, of the Americans. A British conglomerate owner coming in, bringing in the whole power behind their construction, chemical, sports media company. I don't know what the hell they do.
Ineos. I don't know what they do.
Ineos.
Yeah, Group Limited, chemical company, fueling, packing, food, construction, automotive, pharmaceuticals, textiles, professional
De
sports.
todo la
A todo
verga.
le tiran ellos.
This fool fills out paperwork and hits all apply.
Yeah, for real.
What do you do? Yes.
All of it. Yeah, no, this was coming in hot. I think this is what United, I guess the fans needed, right? Like a little bit more of
I don't think they need money, dog.
Not that they need money, but they wanted some sort of representation that it wasn't the Glazers. Now they have at least someone in there that they're like, okay, he's British. He knows how this club was, the history, and now they have some say in a sense, right?
Is he a sir?
Is he? Yes, he is a sir.
Perdón. Sus respetos, I'm sorry. Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Let's edit that, okay? I'm sorry. No, but you got to respect the title sometimes. But yeah, Sir Jim Ratcliffe coming in, getting approved for 25% of the stake. Apparently, what we've been seeing on Twitter is that they're already giving him the green light as soon as this summer to use his squad, use the power that he has, his team, to start looking into players to get with the money that he's bringing in.
Oh, Mbappe.
And I'm just like, God damn, bro. They already released the numbers the other day that United is the most expensive team in the world, salary-wise, $1.4 billion.
Jesus
surpassing
Christ.
Real Madrid, who was first for a while with $1.3 billion. Pobre Arsenal. They were like 5th or 6th with 900 million.
Hey, that's pretty good.
But yeah, I mean, but you got to get up there.
Sir Jim Ratcliffe.
Sir Jim Ratcliffe is going to come in swing and he's going to say, ahora a ver quién chingados necesita dinero para ganar este pinche campeonato.
Cabrones.
He's like, I'm going to try to do what City does. It doesn't matter, dog. City's just
too far ahead, I feel like now.
They're trying to take back Manchester. Make Manchester red again.
Esa mera.
But I don't know. It's a tough task. Con los citizens over there.
With Citigroup more than anything.
Yeah. No end of funds, right? But yeah, it's gonna get fun in Manchester now. We'll see what he can bring in, what changes he can do. There's apparently a lot of firings that have been done at the higher levels at United.
Bring back Mourinho, bro.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know about that. But apparently so many firings that people were on Twitter saying, why does this guy need to come in to realize, yo, that whole thing está horrible. Córreme a ese güey, a ese güey, a ese güey. Why does he have to come in to do that? Why couldn't the Glazers look at themselves and be like, bro, we fucking suck?
Because the Glazers don't give a fuck.
Like, we got hella money, but why is my primo on his ass all day? Que se ponga a trabajar.
Yeah.
So this fool comes in, he's like, hey, no.
Well, probably because the Glazers weren't ever there. They're always in the U.S., in Miami or somewhere else.
For real. Not real owners. Por decir. But no, yeah. Maybe this will lead to some good times for United. Do you think this could change something?
Yeah, I think it won't be like an overnight change, but it'll take time for them, like 1 or 2 years. But I feel like it's a lot closer than if they would have continued on the path of just the Glazers. The Glazers have been there for what, like 10 years or something like that?
Mhm.
And it's like, it's all gone downhill. Like, you bring in
Horrible.
so much money, pero like it sirve
They're literally spending on the wrong things.
on the wrong players.
On just everything
So
wrong.
maybe Sir Jim Ratcliffe maybe has more resources or more connections, the right players,
Los
the right
conoce.
data.
Maybe it's all about the data.
Yeah, or maybe as long as he cares, right? He makes the people from city feel like they're being
United.
heard and united.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
from
makes
there.
them feel that they're being hurt. Yeah, that's the bigger thing, right?
Right.
You don't care about how your team does as long as the other team is suffering. That's where it is. All right, let's talk about a couple of transfers. Basically, Real Madrid sneaking their way into our top news because it's all Real Madrid.
Yeah, per usual.
Per usual. Apparently, Real Madrid has agreed to personal terms with Alphonso Davies.
Jeez.
He's like, let me check with my team. They're like, did we ask you to check with your team?
Alphonso Davies, come on. This is Real Madrid we're talking about. Okay? You just don't turn us down. And if you do, te chingaste.
Te chingaste, tu carrera se te fue al pinche drain, pinche
Look how
canadiense.
Bayern's doing. They
For
haven't
real.
won. ¿Tú
For
crees que
real.
no le dijeron eso?
They pulled up the standings. They're like, do you see this? Do you want to stay there? ¿O quieres andar acá en la cima, cabrón?
Como se debe.
Do you want to be part of the future Galacticos?
Oof.
This is, we're seeing the creation of a new age of Galacticos.
They're like, Mbappe, you already know. He said he's coming. He's coming in the summer. Are you going to join us or what?
You got your spot right there, left back.
You got 24 hours to let me know. And
He's like, and you
right
text
now,
me.
I'm
not going to text you, dog. No, but yeah, like you said, Mbappe rumors are also heating up for Real Madrid. There's some rumors that Arsenal are jumping in the race. I don't know with what money.
Some rumors are that Barcelona want him to.
There's a little tiny rumor that Barcelona wants him there. I don't know. I mean, I can also be rumored that I want Mbappe for my local team. But, like, in reality, everyone was just laughing that Barcelona jumped in the conversation.
Even the graphic that page used, because I only saw one graphic of a Mbappe with the Barcelona shirt on, and I was like, man, that looks so fake. Just like Barcelona wanting or being able to afford Mbappe. I'm like, bro, let me just slap my knee really quick.
No, yeah, it's. I think that's just a joke. If I think the Arsenal one is a joke, the Barcelona one is 10 times more a joke. It's just like, ¿y con qué? They open the wallet up and the flag comes out and they're just like, oh, shit.
You guys are building a new stadium. Cálmense.
Yeah. Ahí. Agarren más morritos. Bring the morritos around. No, but for real, Real Madrid is stacking this squad with the left back of Alphonso Davies coming in, with Kylian Mbappe at striker, moving over Rodrigo to like a kind of almost a winger in that diamond that they have. Everyone plays in the damn middle, right?
Yeah, Jude Bellingham, right?
Jude Bellingham at the 10. You got Vinny on the other side. If you go young, you got the Fede Valverde, right? Mm-hmm. You got the, who else did they have? They had Chomanani there, right? Ese way. Or Camavinga. Or Camavinga. Bring that full in. Jeez. Or Modric. Or Cruz.
They do need a couple center backs, though, that are slightly younger, más.
Yeah, because right now the ideal team is a Militao with Rudiger, right? So if you can get yourself some younger players, Nachos.
Yeah, he's doing all right. Carvajal, a little bit older as well.
Still fast.
Their goalie, though, I think they're pretty much set with Kepa, Courtois, and the Ukraine. Yeah, Lunin. I mean, this Real Madrid is looking good for like a cool 6-7 years.
And all within financial fair play rules until now. So, Florentino Perez.
Masterclass.
Chingale, cabrón.
Se quiere parecer a Baños en la América.
I'm dead. No, ni que no. Yeah, apparently Haji Wright.
I'm dead.
He's been tearing it up for Coventry City after leaving some Turkish squad that he was at before, getting them in the run to get promoted to the Premier League. And he took a penalty kick and he played. Him and some other fool did rock, paper, scissors on the field. And he won, so he got to take it.
He make it?
Yeah, he made it.
Oh, baby.
Well, like Loki as a coach, this are like, do you think you're supposed to like lay out who kicks beforehand? Like you should know.
Honestly, personally, I do have my kicker. Like, all right, you're taking the penalty kicks. Person mentally prepares. But a la misma vez, some other coaches are like, whoever
feels
it and wants to take the penalty, go for it. I'll let you guys decide.
Yeah, but that's also kind of like coach being like, all right, no es mi pedo. Si tú la fallas, güey.
Yeah. Y si lo hubieran fallado ahí, me los chingo a los dos. Le digo, ahora por ustedes dos.
Tú te sales
vámonos.
Y tú, why'd you do that?
Sí, ¿no?
Right?
Pero, I mean, he made it, so I don't think it really matters.
It doesn't matter when you do well. But yeah, it could have been bad. Coach would have been like,
it does look kind of funky and kind of funny, and it would have been really bad if they were to miss.
Yeah, because my first question is like looking at the coach, like, dog, don't like, because some coaches got the 1, the 2, the 3, right? A, B, C. If they fouled the striker, who is my kicker, and he can't take it, center back, vámonos. You take it, el más seguro. You can't, okay, my center mid or the guy that I know that kicks him always at practice, right? But no, he's like, okay, just Jesus take the wheel, I guess.
Yeah. Flip a coin, vámonos. You guys ready to rock, paper, scissors?
Neta. All right, folks, let's take it around the leagues. As we said, we got Champions League this week. Y pobrecito Copenhagen.
Copenhagen.
Que ni en casa.
Pues, está dura la cosa. Look who they faced.
They put their hands up. They were like, vámonos, cabrón. You hit me, ahí te va uno.
I think it was valid how they came out. Yeah, they scored a golazo, and I was like, bro, like, Copenhagen, little train that could.
They were trying.
Putting out there.
In front of their home crowd. That full hell is celebrated. Yo, one thing. I'm not the biggest of fans of the wildest of celebrations because sometimes fools hit a 40-yard sprint. And I'm like, dude.
Te vas a chingar,
you're going to get a little tired.
And you can pull something on the way.
And then everyone runs over, and you're like, all right, cabrones. Like, everyone's going to get a little. You're playing best team in the world. Maybe save a little bit of your energy. But they took it to the corner, and that fool was running, yelling, and I was like, my guy, it's like 30 minutes in.
Yeah.
Dale poquito.
But I mean, in the moment, like.
You just scored against the best team in the world.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They scored a banger while you're at it, too. Like, yo, I'm going to celebrate that shit.
Yeah, in the 34th minute. And I was like, even feeling it for them. I was like, vamos desde la cuna, cabrones.
I got a notification. I was like, okay, I see you.
Yeah, but then, I mean, City does what they do, and they just keep chugging along. And then they got 2 easy goals. Papita.
Yeah.
And now you got to come back to City, dog, down 3-1. Ooh, time for the bench players.
Todo se puede.
Time to put the bench players in, Pep.
Right. Sí, okay.
Is what it is. And then Real Madrid, they got a win over Leipzig, right? Brahim Diaz. I had a note here, certified baller. He got his goal in, basically ran through like half of the damn team, just kind of got a couple bounces right, made his way through. But like unlikely hero, dude. Like,
yeah,
this is what I think Barcelona needs, right? Real Madrid has this dude on the bench. All of a sudden, he turns it on, and now he can start in place for Bellingham.
Yeah,
and it's like nothing happened.
Esa puta mentalidad de Real Madrid. It's the mentality that squad, that institution, not even just the squad, right? Because you can feel like, oh, I'm not in the starting squad, like whatever. It's one thing having the starting 11, 12, 13 players really concentrated, but once you have like your 15, 16, 17 player, any reserve player like Lunin come in and just perform for you, like that's how you know.
Yep.
Florentino Perez making freaking the best transfers, like that's how you know that institution is built for fucking greatness, dude.
For real. Yeah, and Diaz scored a banger of a goal.
He scored a banger of a goal.
Everyone on Twitter is like, dude, this is one of the fastest players, one of the most electric players in the league right now. So underrated. And you're like, my guy, that's the backup to the probably the best player in the world at the moment.
Right.
And you're just like, fuck, dude. Like, no, and this is what Real Madrid needs, right? After coming short last year in the Champions League. To have your best player out.
Well. Yeah.
And in the league, to have your best player out and still be getting results because your bench is pulling through.
Yeah.
It's like wild. But yeah, he was at, do you remember him at AC Milan? He was there a while back, and he actually came out of the City Academy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then Real Madrid bought him, and you don't know ahorita.
Did you see the goal that que le anularon a Leipzig.
Yeah, that's crazy for a foul,
Dude,
right?
oh my God.
They got a hella good shot off from far, and then apparently one of the Leipzig players was like kind of pressing Lunin in the back.
Yeah.
So they marked a foul or offsides?
A foul. Well, it was an offsides because he interfered in the play. I kind of saw mixed
Amontonamiento.
views. Algo así.
No pude ver.
Cabrón, he was behind him y no pudo ver. Pero
No, the ref's like, I couldn't see what happened, but something happened. So, foul.
me están diciendo que fue foul, fue foul. But yeah, it was crazy. I was like, bro, like, where's this game going?
Yeah.
But half of the people online, like even the pundits, were like, I can see how that's a penalty or a foul or offsides.
I mean, I could see it being at least offsides.
Right.
It's
and
gotta
then
be.
the other half is like, bro, like, he wasn't even going to get there anyways.
Yeah.
The goalie.
Tony Cruz, I think he had a little slip up and let it come out that he thought like that he didn't see much.
Damn.
I think on the CBS Sports.
I mean, that helps Real Madrid because they're like, bro, I didn't see much. It wasn't our fault. Referees fucked up. But
Yeah, but like I think he was kind of like
he felt
saying
bad.
like, bro, it was kind of era goal.
See.
But yeah, but I mean, yeah.
But it's still only 1-0. It was at Leipzig, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now they got to go to El Bernabeu, and hopefully they can pull a result there. I don't know. It's Real Madrid, so.
Va a estar duro la cosa. But yeah, now the Twitters are on fire being like, ya le están ayudando al Real Madrid.
Damn.
Por todos lados. They don't need the help, dicen. Let's keep it moving on. Bayern, they lost to Lazio in probably the biggest upset of the whole thing. They lost 1-0, and that was, I think, a big piece to it because Upamecano got a red.
I didn't see the red. How bad was it?
Yeah, he did se barrió in the box, and the attacking player, the Lazio, kind of like pulled the ball away, and he kind of went studs up straight to the foot. So it looked really bad. The ref gave him a yellow, and then he went and checked the VAR and actually gave him a red.
Studs up, yeah.
Studs up. I don't know. I'm play on. No, I'm just kidding. It was
This
kind of
guy.
fucking. It was kind of fucking dirty as hell. But yeah, Bayern didn't get a single shot on goal. They had like 17 shots, and when I was watching, I was like, dude, they're getting in the box. They're dangerous. They're there, but everything pa acá, blocked. The Lazio defenders were like, "Vámonos, cabrón." Parecían Shaolin soccer. They were like throwing themselves everywhere, blocking everything. So not a single shot on goal.
That's crazy. And wait until you see the stats of the Bayern against Bayern Leverkusen. It's the same thing.
Damn, for real. And maybe that's the thing that Tuchel's got going on, right? They just can't put it away. Tuchel is getting in so much trouble right now. He has 10 losses already in the 43 matches that he has. It took him half the time as their previous coach, Julian Nagelsmann, to get that many losses. Huge downgrade in my opinion, because people are like, dog, why you get rid of a coach? Because they were struggling while in first place.
Yeah.
And then you bring some other fool and he brings you out of first place and struggling more.
And you're still struggling and even worse. And it's crazy because they still have Harry Kane. He hasn't been injured. He's been there. And it's like, how do you have one of the best strikers in the world that you brought him in to replace Lewandowski? You brought him in to score goals, but now all of a sudden you can't.
Yep. It's not looking good for anybody right now. So much so that there's rumors that Tuchel is out the door, that they want to go keep the German hierarchy going of the coaches, and that the biggest rumor is Hansi Flick, ex-German national team coach. But the rumors are split right down the middle between them and Barcelona.
For Hansi Flick.
Yeah, I was reading, one of my coworkers actually told me that he's apparently learning Spanish because he wants the Barcelona job. But he just got recently reached out by Bayern. They're like, hey, wait, cálmate, close that Duolingo. You don't got to learn the damn language here, dog.
Closing barreras.
Yeah, wait, deja eso. You're chilling. Quédate
Damn,
aquí en
that's crazy.
casita.
No, it's crazy. It's weird. It's gonna be weird if he happens to go to Barcelona to see a German coach, right?
Yep.
But it's football. They can get coaches from anywhere, so it'd be interesting.
Con que ayuden a ganar.
Con que ayuden a Barcelona, porque
So, yeah, se puso la cosa buena. In the Champions League, PSG had a pretty easy win, 2-0 over Real Sociedad. And they ruined my damn parlay.
Damn, I saw that.
Both of these fools did. I mean, PSG, like that made sense. It was just good odds that Real Sociedad. And I was like, okay, maybe los de San Sebastián will do something. But, I mean, Bayern, come on.
Oh, ese pinche Bayern.
Ese pinche Bayern nomás no. Let's talk about Europa League a bit, just super quick. Feyenoord tied Roma 1-1. Santi's coming back from injury, so he didn't play. He was off the bench. The boy Paixão, who we always hate when he scores because that means that Santi's at risk of not playing or getting benched.
But Paixão's been playing a lot on the left. So.
Yeah. So he scored, and then your boy Romelu Lukaku, the homeboy in the Discord. But yeah, Santi played, came off the bench, and he's still struggling to get some goals in.
He's in a goal-scoring drought.
Yeah, it's not looking too good. But now that was at Feyenoord, no? So now they have to go into Roma, which is a little tougher. And then talking about some top goal scorers, Lukaku, we'll talk about him in a second. He got a goal today. But the bigger thing to call out is that Aubameyang scored for Marseille. They tied 2-2 versus Shakhtar Donetsk, and he broke a record, no?
Yeah, he became tied with the most goals in Europa League. He ties Radamel Falcao.
Hell yeah.
So hopefully he's got at least one more game to see if he can break it. But somebody really close behind both of those is Romelu Lukaku, who's at 26 goals. And he's actually a little bit younger. I think he's 31. So
he can do it.
Maybe he can do it.
How old is Aubameyang, you know?
He's 34, I believe.
I got love for him, even though he dipped out on us like that at Arsenal. I got love.
I know. It was just I was expecting more from him after coming from Dortmund.
Yeah, me too. He did great. He had his own history there, pero pues más queríamos, ¿no? In the EPL, my Arsenal de mi corazón ganamos 6-0 versus West Ham, baby.
Qué goliza le
no manches, unas nalgaditas les pusieron.
No, es como cuando jugaba yo Sunday League. No.
For real, neta, it's like when you play the shitty JV team that another school, it's like, fuck, tómala, papá.
Mejor una cascarita entre nosotros.
Bro, even the two center backs scored. You know how hard it is for both of your center back pairings to score?
Yeah, that's crazy.
One header, Saliba goes up, goal. The next one, they go up. Gabriel Magalhaes goes up, goal. Both of them on Edson.
Pobrecito Edson.
I bet you Edson, in the second one, he left Saliba, and he's like, nah. This one's not going to score. And both of them, he ended up with his ass on the ground.
No se tomó su Nesquik o algo.
No agarró el FUA. No agarró el power.
No, hombre.
He was on his ass after both of them, dude. I was like, no.
Hey, luego lo sacaron and they told him, hey, go hit the showers, bro, because you just had it rough.
At halftime, huh?
Yeah.
And like, if that's not a statement from the coach, it's like, bro, like, ahora no andabas.
No andabas. It was like that Santi Muñez scene where he's just in the shower.
Get yourself a shower.
Yeah. It's just.
No, for real. Like, you would think Edson, for Mexico, you would think what he's learning in the Premier League is headering and always being good in the air because Mexico needs that, right? But then you see him getting exposed like this and you're just like, bruh, like.
Yeah, but hopefully he can learn from this. He had been doing really good so far, and he had been getting his flowers where he's like, he's adapted really well.
Yeah, he's getting better.
No time.
He needs to take this. It's learning.
I was like, God damn, bro. Like, ¿qué pasó?
Step by step, he needs to take this as a stepping stone to be like, all right, wait. Now, pa' aquí adelante no van a ganar ni un pinche cabezazo me van a ganar.
Llegó a la practice the next day or the second day. Hasta la chingada.
A where Declan Rice.
Chinguen su madre. Que ahorita ando al 100.
Ahorita ando emputado. Golazo de Declan Rice.
Pinche zapatazo.
Ley del ex.
Sí.
His shit was wet, dude. Like, le vino bien bonito, bien rico. And he's like...
like that voice like this.
I think Smith Rowe and I forgot who, like
Odegaard, yeah.
They're like, chingados, too far for me. And this was like, not for me.
Perfect.
Mocos, cabrón.
Pobre Ariola, le llovieron ahora. Pinches goles.
For
6.
real.
As a goalie, you're like, bro, what the fuck, bro?
Our Filipino king.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, yeah, what a fucking banger of a goal. The Declan Rice. And pues,
He didn't celebrate.
Typical funny soccer fashion is like you just jog off like this. Wait, pinche golazo que le metiste, no mames. You could have passed it and switch it. Like you didn't have to like.
I'd have been like,
when you kick that, you know you're about to kick a worldie.
Yeah, when it
right?
comes like that, you know, esta mera.
And he smacked, le pegó seco así, para que vaya para allá y también un dip. Sí. Right? But like, and then he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Wait, no mames. Que no mames también, way. Let's move it on. Manchester United, they beat Aston Villa 2-1, and Douglas Luiz
le dio un pinche.
Le dio un baile, literally.
He's like, no puede ir con Neymar al carnaval, aquí te lo doy.
That's what he said, huh?
I don't know. I'm just.
He came out in his defense because, so folks, if you don't know, Douglas Luiz scored against Manchester United, the 1-0, and it was looking good for Aston Villa. And then he gets like on his knees and he starts hitting the, ay, solo, tuvo. And then everyone around him's like, my guy, you good? They're like, what the fuck? And then just to paint the whole picture, United comes back. They get the 2-1. I think McTominay scores the game winner.
Freaking header.
Højlund scores the first one, then McTominay. And then Varane se la va y se la recuerda, güey. If you see the video from far, he goes up to Douglas Luiz. He's like, a ver ahora cabrón, ponte a bailar, güey. A ver, qué chingados. Tells him like something. Probably told him like, yo, was good now. You're losing 2-1. But yeah, Douglas Luiz came out and said that he did it in honor of Carnaval. It wasn't making fun of United. It wasn't like trying to pick a fight. What it looked
like was he did that right in front of Onana. Like he shot it and he ended up on his knees after the shot and he did it right away, right? Right in front of Onana, and I was like, damn, se lo está celebrando right in front of him.
Yeah, look kind of gnarly.
I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, like, that's fighting words.
And then even when McTominay scored, I was like, damn, dude, that must be feeling hella stupid right now. Yeah, hella freaking, like, sacado de onda. Pero, I mean, now it makes sense.
If they weren't...
Or it was just an excuse.
Yo, if Højlund and McTominay weren't white boys, they would have hit it back. If, like, Anthony, that fool doesn't score. But imagine
if he did,
it's some alternate universe. Yeah. Or Garnacho, and he's like, sa una cumbia Argentina or some shit. No, but yeah, a little drama for your mama out of the United match. That was good. We loved the little drama.
Football heritage, bro.
Yes, bailele. Sheffield United. I need to name drop them. They turned it on. They beat Luton Town, los Lutoncitos.
Pinche Lutoncitos.
3-1, and now they're tied for last. They were just recently like way lower, and now they're tied.
Holy cow, what's going on?
Dijeron, agárrense, cabrones, que ahí les vamos. Ya agarramos pinche momentum, agarramos fuerzas.
It was like in what is it, Dragon Ball, when the guys
they're
all of a sudden they wake up.
Iban calentando, cabrones. Comeback season for Sheffield United.
They're tied with 13 points with Burnley. They got Everton at 19 points.
They said, we're not going down that easy, y'all. Y'all thought. But now they are 7 points away from Luton Town to get out of relegation zone. And who knows? I don't know.
I thought Lutoncitos were doing good, but...
It's going to get good now.
That was a good reality check for them.
It's going to get good. Even if it's not like that any of these teams get out, I want to see that fight for last.
Yeah, give us some spectacle, bro. Steal some points from the top, especially, bro.
Accuse people of financial irregularities so that they can get points deducted and it gets more interesting. Let's go. All right, let's bring it to La Liga. Real Madrid, they smacked Girona 4-0. And Jude Bellingham got a brace, hit his celebration, and then he got an ankle injury, and now he's out for a month.
I know. Till like early March, I think.
Yep, early March. But when you got Brahim Diaz, who gives a shit?
Hey, take your time, Jude.
Yeah, you need, like, algo más necesitas, güey. ¿Quieres vacación?
Lo que quieras ahorita.
Lo que tú quieras, güey. You're chill. I need
to run up my stats so I can get a fat contract.
For real, huh? Everyone scored. Vinny and Rodrigo. Vinny got tore up again because he was being a little villain and like he was wasting time. Do you think this is over for Girona?
I think it's going to be a lot tougher for them now. It kind of reminds me of that Southampton against Arsenal where Arsenal drop points, you're like, all right, maybe after this game they're kind of.
Niña, ¿cómo le chingas con
No,
eso, cabrón?
bro, hey, no te ofendas, cabrón.
Ay, ay,
es una
ay.
comparación.
Oh, kind of reminds me when America was winning versus Chivas, and then Chiquete les dio una pinche madre, güey.
Algo así.
Ay,
pero
ay, ay.
es que Girona is just, that was their game to get a tie, get a win, but not lose, and not lose 4-0 like that.
Yeah, you can't lose. Just tie, and then live to see another day. Chingate al pinche...
A la vez.
A todos. Almería, métele 10 a Almería, güey.
No le hace, pero menos al Mallorca. Ese sí no me lo
Eso
toques.
sí, déjalo. Dale chance. No, but yeah, I mean, 4-0 by Girona. What un pinche madrazo de autoridad, güey.
Sí.
That's it.
Esta es mi liga. ¿Quién te crees, Girona?
Yeah.
Citigroup.
Tu madre, City. No, Real Madrid legit was like, bro, si Barcelona no la pela, ¿qué te crees tú? No, but no.
Sí.
Hopefully that's a wake-up call for them, right? It's like the coach needs to bring them in the locker room and say, hey, wait, we're not shit, dog, but we're going to win this shit. Huh? Vámonos. We can still make up points, and they'll slip up. They got Champions League to worry about. Like, let's win the league.
Getting some injuries, you're right.
Let's win the league, but no. El que nomás no, Barcelona.
No, pinche Barcelona.
They tied Granada 3-3.
Granada, relegation zone, Granada, bro.
But it has to be the young players coming through.
It has to.
Yamal with a brace.
Yep.
Bro, you're putting your life in the hands of a 17-year-old. No. He just turned 18, no?
No, he's still super young.
Still 17? Okay, yeah. But no. Pelestri's over at Granada?
He's 16. Lamine Yamal is 16, bro. That's
God
wild.
damn. No está muy morro. I didn't even know Pelestri was at Granada.
Yeah, he left in this transfer window. Se fue para allá y dijo...
Para arruinarle las vidas al Barcelona.
Aquí el Barcelona lo va a traer de cliente, dijo.
If we had a segment of things I didn't know or wild things that I learned today, is that Pelestri is at Granada. Second to last place, Granada.
Yeah. He's on loan, so he's going to go back to Manchester United. He's just there para... Ahora ritmo, dijo, sí. Greenwood is doing good over here. Let me go over there, send him to...
No, neta. Neta que sí.
Look, he scored against Barcelona.
Las Palmas, they beat Valencia 2-0, and the replacement for Julian Araujo, Alex Suarez, scored. No.
Está duro ahí, ¿eh?
Está cabrón. That's why they tell you, a los jóvenes, wait, you cannot give up your spot no matter what, right? You get an injury, te dan 5 amarillas, you miss a game, you got a suspension, right? And you're like, no, wait, I scored in Copa del Rey. I'm chilling, right? No way. It's a dog-eat-dog world. You weren't the starter before.
Yep.
¿En qué pasó? Ya te ganaron el lugar. Buena suerte, güey.
And devil advocate or something, you know, he got this when he was at Las Palmas, where he can still recover.
Yep.
Imagine if this would have happened at Barcelona on the, hey, way, you can't be doing that. We're already struggling, and you getting red cards, 4-game suspension. I know it's unfair, but you're still getting them like
for dumb shit.
It's like, okay, way, aprende, creces un poquito, maduras, y ponte listo, cabrón.
Yep. He has. If he gets another chance, he can't let it slip away.
No.
All right, let's move on to the Bundesliga, folks. Bayer Leverkusen versus Bayern Munich. 3-0. Le dieron en la madre. Something that we don't see often.
Something that we would like to see more.
But I would love to see, just because we're underdog lovers here. But yeah, Bayern nomás no pudieron. Parecía que no.
Zero big chances.
No llenaron el tanque.
No.
Andaban muy así que no.
No, they didn't have good breakfast. No sé qué, pero...
No Wheaties. No nada.
1 total shot on target compared to 8 total shots on target by Bayern Leverkusen.
Complete, domination. I was like, this is that Real Madrid game. The chance for Bayern to be like, hey, maybe you're keeping up with me, but who's the real daddy right here? Vas a ver. But no, dude, Xavi was like, dog... There's a new sheriff in town.
Yes,
and I'm leaving next season. So
I'm trying to win, bro. I don't know about you.
No, but yeah, that was That's a lot. It was like a big wow moment in the Bundesliga. Kudos to Xavi boys.
Yeah, hopefully they win it.
To la Xavineta. I hope they keep it going.
The real Xavineta. Oh,
the real one. You see that? All right, Cesar, let's bring you quickly to La CONCACAF Champions League. Mi Chivas de mi corazón moved on. Papita. They beat Forge. It was like fucking 5-2 in the Global.
Yeah.
Chivas won easily. Guti is scoring and then doing the belly goal celebration.
I was like, bro, get your own goddamn celebration.
I was like,
That's
my
so
guy, you
cringe.
cannot fail out of Europe and then come back and do the belly goal celebration. But yeah, he scored. Jose Castillo got a good goal.
Yeah, surprise. I was going through the roster of yesterday's game, and they were all youngsters, like under 22.
They definitely flexed in younger players. They got Gael Garcia, 15-year-old,
dude,
down the wing, and he's doing
crazy.
good.
To be fair, it was against Forge. Con todo respeto, they're not like a good squad.
He debuted in league though, and he
did,
and he's good.
But you can definitely see the vision of both the coach and the athletic director.
Yeah, these extranjero coaches are like moving young Mexican players faster than like a lot of the domestic coaches, and it's kind of sad. But no, yeah, Chivas is looking good. We'll go over them a little bit in a second in their match. Your América was down 2-1 versus Real Esteli, y con la ayuda del árbitro ganaron 2-0.
Sí.
They won 2-0. And what?
Did you see the game?
Yeah.
Okay,
and what happened in that Cáceres goal?
What Cáceres goal?
The Cáceres red.
It wasn't a red.
No manches.
He got really
madrazo.
lucky, pero it wasn't a red. And even if he had gotten a red, América was dominating.
All the guy needed to do was leave the leg y se la parte en la mitad, güey. No, man.
In la repetición, you can see that his leg was past the point of contact.
No, pinches puercos.
Se miró peor de lo que era.
Era peor.
Correctamente. El otro día cuando a América le sacaron la roja a what was it, Richard Sánchez or
También,
the one that
pinches puercos, no mames.
it was a red.
It happens often.
Te dije, it's a red.
No.
La de Cáceres aquí no fue.
Sí era. I don't know.
Pero se pasó. Es todo lo que
se
importa.
pasaron de lanza and then se iban a agarrar madrazos.
Y you see Malagón?
Malagón went wild, right? Like one of the Real Esteli forwards didn't love the defensive actions of Chicote, I think. And they started kind of scrambling on the ground. Chicote was kind of like almost wrestling on the ground. Gets up, pushes that full. Then Malagón to the rescue. He's like, hey, cabrón, soy Batman.
Pero
¿Qué chingado quieres con mi pinche lateral that I hated last season when he was at Chivas? Now I like him. That's my friend.
That's my boy. Back out. Pero no, es que el Real Esteli smacked Chicote.
Yeah, because that fool was wrestling him. That
okay,
fool,
pero
wait, no mames, lo trae así. He's like Twister.
No, pero los dos.
Left hand on yellow, right hand on blue. That fool's fucking nuts. And I was like, no. Eso no es de aquí. Eso es ley de calle.
Ok, pero iban los dos, ¿verdad? Pero ya que se están levantando, le das un madrazo atrás.
Dale otro.
Ahí es donde llegó Malagón y dijo, hey.
Yo también se lo doy.
He's my boy. Cálmense.
Malagón's like, yo, I'm a short king. Pero aquí ando.
Pero si te fijas cuando otro del Real Esteli came up and tried to push Malagón, both hands, Malagón didn't even move.
He's like, I'm Batman.
Yeah, literally. He was like, ahora, güey.
Dice, ¿qué? ¿Para qué me haces cosquillas?
Cálmate, hit the gym, bro.
Yeah, he's like, hey, fucking gained like 20 pounds.
Yeah, bro. And then
have you seen that fool's Batman tattoo?
No, I haven't.
He has it because remember when he had the mask because he got hurt in the face?
And it was last season.
Last season, yeah. They it was probably a running joke within the America fan community. I don't know. I don't care. But he
I didn't even know you're a bigger fan of the
America. No, mommy, as they show him on camera, you can see a big ass Batman tattoo. But he has like the Batman mask on the back of his neck. But yeah, America lives to see another day, and now we get 3 Clasicos in the span of 10 days mid-March.
Let's go. Come on.
Bueno. You already know. We were already planning to do a live for the Liga one.
Now we're going to have 3 lives.
Now we have 3. And we're just going to be on como un pinche teletón, güey. We're gonna be on for a week,
real,
for a month straight. No, we'll plan it out to see how we do it. A ver que maybe the first one lo vemos en casa calmaditos, cada quien por su lado, and then see the elimination one, right? The vuelta. Maybe we'll watch it together. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll see. We'll plan it out.
Yeah, we'll see. A ver qué.
Tigres, they went back to El Volcán y les dijeron Vancouver, y'all thought. Because they were 1-1 in Vancouver, allá en el frío. Allá, no.
Sí,
the home field advantage. Pero en el Volcán dijeron no.
Aquí es donde se juega bonito.
Acá está dura la cosa. But yeah, they just had too many good players, is what it is. Tigres is stacked.
Yeah.
Right?
Ociel Herrera, actually, he's been coming on really good, pero esta vez he just busted through the defense like nothing.
Yeah, took over the game is what Tigres needs from some of these young Mexican players, right? That's why they got them. Let's bring it on home with Liga MX, Cesar. Tigres as well there is just kind of steamrolling everybody. They beat Santos 3-0. It was so bad that Santos said goodbye to their head coach.
Yep.
And they hired our boy.
Nacho Ambriz, let's go.
Y'all know this is a Nacho Ambriz fan club podcast.
Yeah.
How pissed off we were when they fired him at Toluca.
Unfair.
And that's why we, to this day, don't... I love the team of Toluca, but I'm hurt that they did that.
They used to be my ex-club, so I always have
that's true.
a little spot in my
but
heart.
But now we have a little spot in our hearts for Santos.
Let's go.
All the young players they have.
And for his kid, to be fair, también.
And el compita Ambriz over at Fidel León.
León.
But yeah, we'll see what he can do with Santos. People are already making a whole bunch of noise that, like, dude, this guy's going to tear it up with all the young players or make those young players amazing.
Yeah, and to be fair, that Santos squad already was using a lot of young players. So I'm hoping Ignacio Ambriz, with his character, his attitude, just puts him in line and puts him to work. He turned that ship around.
For real. Es justo y necesario. El Cruz Azul, they have 4 wins in a row. They beat San Luis 3-0, which San Luis has been in some fucking ass whoopings. God damn.
For real, dude. I thought they were going to be good. I called them out as dark horse, but apparently they can't. Apparently
not. But Rodrigo Huescas, 20-year-old Mexican player, kind of a winger, kind of an outside back, can play the whole damn banda for Cruz Azul. A player to keep an eye out for. He scored a goal and he had an assist.
Good.
He had rumors to Europe last summer.
Hopefully he leaves this summer.
Que se vaya. Vete.
Vámonos.
And what I think the game of the week was Toluca versus Necaxa. It was 3-3. There's this dude, Cambindo, from Necaxa. I don't know, Cruz Azul. Maybe you guys should look into him. He looks like he'd be good on your squad. I'm just kidding.
He's not Mexican.
No, he's not Mexican, but I'm just kidding because he's on loan from Cruz Azul. And he did shit at Cruz Azul last season.
I was like, that name sounds familiar.
Yeah, if you watch the highlights of this game, he fucking killed it versus Toluca. But yeah, he is on loan from Cruz Azul, and just like they usually do, they tear it up when not at Cruz Azul, and then they come back and they fucking suck.
Yeah.
But there's a player that I want to call out, Nacho Monreal, a player to keep an eye out for with Necaxa. Has been tearing it up for a while. He's like a U23 player than Necaxa, but low-key looks like a grown-ass man versus a lot of these other U23 kids de Mexico that look like little kids. This fool, para mí que va a estar bueno. Might be a Liga MX lifer, but like he's solid. He's good. I like him more than El Mundo Aguirre. América ganó with the last-minute penalty. Que no mamen.
Oh, pinche manota.
Yo, the paychecks are coming through para los árbitros, güey. Aquí en la Conca Champions, ¿no?
No, ¿cómo que la Conca Champions?
The red.
No, pues.
The red y gana
we
mi...
went over it, bro. We're past...
That red y gana mi Real Esteli de toda la vida.
No gana.
Desde la cuna soy de Real Esteli.
Salieron medios.
Y aquí, güey, last minute penalty? No.
It was a penalty. I am worried about America and the functionality of the team. Pero esa fue una mano.
But that was
no fue roja. Con Cáceres, no fue roja. El ref es americano y dijo...
Oh, que le va a la América, dices.
Me vale madre quién gane aquí.
Americano as in goes for America.
As in estadounidense. No es roja.
Ah, ya quisieran. No.
Pero ese sí fue
But yeah,
mano contra León.
America get to live on to see another
Guardado
day.
gets injured in that game as well.
Pobrecito.
Pinche-
I don't even know what he
Pinche
injured.
abuelito.
Just from the list of things they said, un esguince del abductor del centurior del exterior de la izquierda del...
Hey Siri,
I know.
translate this.
So the hey Siri, what the hell did they say? But yeah, Guardado's out for a while. And then my Chivas, they won pretty easy versus Juarez. They got a late penalty, though, against them. They can't keep a clean sheet. And it had to be la ley del ex. Ángel Saldívar, el ingeniero del gol.
Why do they call him that?
Because he got his license.
Oh.
He got his degree in ingeniería while he was at Chivas.
There we go.
But yeah, he had to do it. He's like, hey, dame ese pinche balón.
¿Y lo celebró bien o no?
I didn't see a celebration. Probably not. Tiene respeto. No es como los de la América.
¿No es como Chicote?
No, ese güey no. Ni a su madre respeta, yo creo. All right, Cesar. You ready?
I'm ready.
Games to watch. Let's go.
In La Liga, we got Valencia against Sevilla. Valencia sit in 9th place. Sevilla, on the other hand, are 6 points away from relegation. If they don't start gaining points, they could easily slip down and end up in the 2nd division.
In Serie A, I got Inter Milan versus Salernitana. Pobrecito Memo Ochoa. He's about to go to 2nd division, but Inter Milan is trying to expand their 7-point lead.
In the Premier League, we got Manchester City against Chelsea. Manchester City are firing on all cylinders now that they got De Bruyne and Haaland back. Chelsea, on the other hand, are struggling, and they just got Conor Gallagher being their difference maker. If I were a betting man, I'd definitely put money on Manchester City, but you never know. This is footy.
In Liga MX, I got Cruz Azul versus Tigres, the 3 versus the 4 in Liga MX. Cruz Azul is definitely surprising everybody. This is Anselmi's first test now with Cruz Azul versus Tigres, and we'll see if he can get out of there alive. All right, well, that's all that we got, folks. We'll bring it on home. Jump into our Discord. People were talking about the tailgate, RSVP to the tailgate. It's a little bit late for us to get you tickets, so just get a ticket to the Quakes game. Come out to the tailgate March 2nd. Turn up with us.
Let's go. Don't want to miss it.
Yep. And like we said, we're working on an intro video, so hopefully that's cool. You guys keep seeing us building things, right? We're getting bigger and better. We just started a business account.
Let's go.
Let's go. Puro Wells Fargo. They were
I
super
know.
helpful. We don't love that we went to Wells Fargo, but they were super nice and helpful.
Shout out to our rep, though, our boy.
Anthony Limon, if he watches this, that's the boy. But yeah, folks, follow us. Share this with a friend because that's how we grow. We're still moving. Our TikTok is growing. Our IG is growing. We're going to hit 1K on TikTok very soon.
Yes, sir.
And then I think it's to the moon from there because we're grinding.
Así es la cosa.
We're trying to bring you guys great content for more and more people to come on and follow our journey. But yeah, join the community on Discord, folks. We'll talk soon.
Peace.
Peace.